Welcome back to another randomized episode of Link to the Past Beer Bros Edition Randomized.
This is Crystal Boy.
It is Crystal Boy's Random. So Alex, I forgot, during our break, I remembered that I forgot something very important, and I double checked and I was right.
Yeah.
We missed this dungeon, and I'm sure everyone out there is freaking out about it.
We just forgot to go get
it. I don't know what was here.
I don't think we had the bombs yet, maybe.
Oh, maybe that was the case. Yo! Magic powder, boys. Magic powder.
That's from the witch.
That's from the witch.
Okay, got it.
So now we have the magic powder, but we don't have the hammer to fucking open it up.
So what do we do? So now we gotta find the hammer.
You have to find the hammer. I'm trying to think of other things I may have missed.
Okay, well, let's see. Did you do the mountain stuff? Did you do
We haven't done anything in the mountain, but I think it's because we don't have
Well, not the mountain, the tower.
Which tower?
The by the temple that we beat. We did all that stuff?
Which, you mean... Which one? Sorry, we need to be more specific.
Harris Tower. Up north.
Up north?
You already did everything here?
No, but it's because we're missing stuff.
What about Zora's Domain? What about the swamp in the Dark World?
Oh shit, you know what? I think I missed a cave. I think
Which one?
I was so trying to get, there might be a cave over here that I missed.
What cave?
It's just one of these random ones.
I fucking swear we did everything over here. Really?
No, I think we missed, there's like a cave, I think there's a cave over here somewhere. Is it? Oh, maybe not. Maybe I'm just being dumb. Oh no, right here. Yeah, I was so convinced of trying to get to this place that I just gave up. I think there might be something in here.
Oh. Who's this fucking guy?
I don't know.
Does he give you anything? Who is that?
20 bucks. Alright, what do you got? Full health, alright.
Fucking... What?
There's nothing here.
Okay. So there's one cave. Is there anything else here that we missed?
In this area?
Yeah.
I have no idea. I don't think so.
Look at the map.
Map's not gonna help us.
Oh. Wow.
I don't think there's...
You got that.
Unless there's like another thing I don't know about. We went into both of these, right? Into this one right here. This was...
Pretty sure we did, but now we have more things.
We went into this one, right? This was the fairy fountain, I think. Yeah. So I couldn't figure out the fucking thing. The randomizer was being weird, so unfortunately I couldn't figure out, like, whether or not we needed to, do the game.
Pretty sure that what it says, as far as I can tell, is that the only thing that you can actually get from that game that's not just like a random item
is like money or something?
Is 20 rupees.
20 rupees?
That's what it looks like to me. Is there anything, like, not in the swamp around here?
I don't know if I actually went in here.
I think we did.
Did we? Yeah, we did. And then we went in the one on the top right of this, which was the arrows.
Top right?
Yeah. The one on the corner up here? That one.
Oh. Okay. Fuck. So... Is there anything else that we're missing?
Oh, I have an idea. Okay. Oh. My bad.
Can't do that in the Dark World in,
You're right, you're right.
In, Link to the Past.
You're right. My bad, my bad. I don't think we went into these caves in the dark side, in the Dark World. So, the best way to do this, unfortunately, is to go all the way around. So we're gonna go to 3. Doo-doo-dee. Doo-dee-dee. Guys, Alex is having a stroke.
I just love game music, you know?
Sure.
I love the sound of
You're
game
so
music.
passionate about game music.
Listen, here's the thing. It's distracting because Wallace is like really clean and soft. And so like sometimes I just like to pet him when he's sitting on my lap and I just get into it and I zone out on the world around me. It's so nice. He's such a cute little boy. Look at him. I wish you guys could see him. He's so cute. What the fuck are we missing?
We're missing a lot, dude.
We're missing the hammer.
Missing the hammer, we're missing the ice rod.
Oh yeah, the ice rod is important.
We're missing the mirror shield.
Oh yeah, there's a third shield.
Yeah, we're missing both the mails at this point, both the chain mails. Which, man, that's gonna suck when we get to deeper dungeons.
There's not that many dungeons left, right?
We only done one of the Dark World once.
That's true.
Okay, so maybe there's something here.
Have we not been up here yet? I feel like maybe we were here already. Maybe lift everything up
I don't think
just
I
to be
went
sure.
into the caves though. Like, I think there's a cave over here. Okay, there's no cave. Oh shit, there's nothing here.
Well, rip all these
Shit.
down there. There's gotta be a fucking cave somewhere that we haven't gone into.
Somewhere, hopefully.
What?
Yeah, there's sometimes hidden dudes.
What about under that rock?
I think there might be an area up here that we missed.
Oh, bro, there
All
it
right,
is.
here we go. Let's see what's in here.
Come on, baby. Give us a treasure
Big
trove.
money. Big
Treasure
money.
trove. How about 10 chests?
Fuck you, dude.
Dude,
Oh, heart piece. All right.
then we got a little bomb zone right there.
Be something good.
Oh!
Oh my god.
Yo!
Oh,
Mirror
what's
shield.
up? What's up? I'm looking pretty. Oh, fuck.
Oh!
Well,
Well, we won the game.
I think
It's over.
the game is almost
The game is
beatable.
completed.
It's no, it's not completed.
It's
What's
completed.
wrong with you?
110%.
No, it's not completed. 110%.
110.
No,
This game, next episode, bonus episode. Get ready.
Jesus.
Bonus
All right.
what's the bonus episode going to be for this?
I don't know.
Bonus episode is going to be...
I don't know if anyone wants to see a bonus episode.
Bonus episode is going to be... I don't know. I got nothing.
Right.
If something comes up that's relevant, we'll do a bonus episode, but I've yet to think of anything.
Shit. Go away. Go away. Not wanted here. I wish I could buy the big bomb right now so I can get some cool shit.
Well, wait, you can go back to... Now that we have the hammer, we should, like, start knocking out the temples that we haven't been to yet.
Fuck you. Not you, that guy.
Yeah, I know.
Just
okay.
like, oh.
I knew you weren't saying fuck me to me.
Dude, 3 hearts down? What a jerk.
Dude, that was a huge cave for us, dude.
That was a really good cave. Ah, this is what I wanted to do.
Sick.
Boom. That puts us at...
Isn't this usually a heart piece?
Yeah, it is.
Cool.
Want to
So it
make
just
sure we're at the right...
worked out?
Yeah, it worked
Cool.
out. There's also another place we didn't check out yet.
This temple?
Well, this temple's one, obviously. But,
Man, this game is tight as hell.
Yeah, dude.
Can you imagine, like, being a kid and then, like, this comes out? So dope. You're a stupid kid, you'd be playing this forever. You never figure anything out. I remember I was dumb as hell when I played games like this. I played Ocarina of Time for, like, fucking 3 months. Stupid idiot. And I didn't have shit to do otherwise, too. I was just playing games all day. And I would just, like, play the Forest Temple for, like, a fucking week, because I'm a dumbass little boy.
This is a hand.
Question of the day, are you as stupid as me? What's the longest it's ever taken you to beat something easy? Tell me the stories.
Alex, I want to play Tell Me Your Secrets, girl.
You want to play Tell Me Your Secrets, girl?
Yeah.
That'll be the bonus episode for this.
Step off.
Get off of here, mushroom boy.
Turn him into a fairy, damn.
Okay, so now we have the cape. The first item. First use of the cape, officially. Sick.
I don't know what it says.
Bird.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Magic's already gone.
Is
What's
there any
in
way we
here?
can buff the magic meter?
Oh, we can now.
Because we have the...
Yeah, let's go do that right away.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brah. Then we should go back to the temple where we didn't get the map.
Oh, the second temple?
Yeah, and then we should go back to the first temple in the Dark World, because now we can get around in there, too.
Yeah, okay. Where am I going?
We are gonna go get the magic meter.
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay.
Say what?
Say
what? Say what? What? That's the best part. What? What? Say what?
Oh, yo, we need magic meter, which we don't have.
Do we?
Yeah.
Don't they give it to you in here?
No, you need to, like, have a little sparkle to toss it on the fire.
What the f- It's kind of like Dark Souls.
Here we go again.
Just brutally difficult. Just kidding. Yo, real talk though, I've been streaming Dark Souls. That shit is hard.
Yeah, of course it is. It's
Yo,
Dark
but I
Souls.
got through like a fourth of the game in one stream. That was pretty good. Or I beat like a fourth of the bosses, let's say. I don't even know. That's like probably not even accurate. I was surprised at how far I got in one stream.
Man, I just need a little magic meter.
Whoa. Bird.
Come on, just a
Don't
little.
fairy fountains refill it?
No. Oh, you mean like regular fountains?
Like.
I don't know. I genuinely don't think so. Yo, do these things just not do it straight up?
Just kill a fairy? Did you just
No,
kill
it was
fairy?
it was a bee, not a fairy.
Can't tell the difference in 16 bits, I guess. Why the fuck is it so hard? There should be like a place that's like the place.
I mean, you know who might do it is the witch.
Yeah, have some MP, bro.
You know, I'm gonna do this right now too. Just get out of the way.
We here. We're like Drake. Start at the bottom. But now we here. $20 buns. Oh, how much is it that you have to do?
It's a whole bunch. But as you level up the fountain and your stuff, you can donate more and more.
Hopefully.
Yeah, it's definitely like that. Come on. I think it's 100
That's it?
to make to proc the first one.
You can do 60 now, right? 80. What's going on here? Oh. Can you go down farther?
No. Bombs or arrows. I don't know which one's which, so.
It doesn't really matter, does it?
Right, the bottom one is arrows. We want to maximize all of them.
Yeah. This is the crazy behind the scenes look at the Completionist. This is what a lot of the quests on the Completionist are like.
Yeah, exactly like this. Sweet. Now we're 5 into the bombs.
Great.
Yeah, now it goes much faster.
Broom, broom, broom.
I think it's still 2 per run. Yeah, but it's better.
Well, like, you're not really supposed to be able to just, like, sit here and do this.
Right. They expect you to do this throughout the entire game, but...
Man, this game is so tight. I miss days when games were simpler.
What do you mean?
Just, like, a team could work with, like, very limited tech to make a game that's very rich feeling. But now, like...
Dude, how stoked are you for Owl Boy?
So stoked. But, like, my thing is, like... You know, because I feel like game designers don't really have the handle on game engines that they did back here because the game engines were so much simpler.
Yeah.
And so, like, you know, somebody developing like Final Fantasy 15 for PS4, as deep and as crazy as that is going to be,
sure.
Like, it's still not going to have the richness of a game like this where like every single thing is like placed and I don't know. It just seems so much more cohesive.
I'm right there with you, man. I agree.
And it sounds like I'm talking about, like, getting older and, like, not liking new video games, but honestly, I don't think that's it. Because, like, I think that some of the best video games are some of new games. Like, Metal Gear Solid 3 and 4, I think, are some of the best games that have ever been made, but this is still so much more deliberate. This is like the Beatles, like, I Want to Hold Your Hand compared to, like, you know...
Maron 5.
Like Radioactive or something. It's like so much different.
Maron 5, man.
Maron 5.
From Adam Ravine.
Adam fucking Ravine.
So I think arrows are now officially maxed out. We're going to go for bombs, which shouldn't take too much longer. This is just a help. I don't want to like think about it later on, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, you're doing right. This is good. I just tried to, I like just had a thought and I figured I would bring it up just because we're just like sitting here throwing money in the water.
No, I got you.
Look at that water texture.
I was going to say, it doesn't look like water so much as it looks like
a big snake. Like
kind of, yeah.
Up. Yeah.
Like a big ass snake.
Like really close up.
Or like a bunch of baby snakes that are cuddling.
Yeah. Or like a bunch of like, what are those? What's that? Like Sonic the Hedgehog's fur effects, really close up.
Like the wind effect?
Yeah.
Dude, I am so excited for Sonic Mania.
Comes out next year?
Yeah.
Why can't it come out now?
It might be like Mighty Number 9, dude.
Dude, every game is bad. We should talk about how shitty they are before they come out. That's how we're going to make sure that every game is good. By creating impossible standards for every video game. That's how creativity will fucking flourish. Ruining game designers for small mistakes. Good.
I don't think it's that. I think it definitely, as if I was a game designer, I would like be terrified of people attacking me for my personal preferences or like the ideals of me making a video game.
If I made fucking Assassin's Creed Unity and my game was financially ruined by some asshole who posted like a screenshot of the game before they applied the day one patch that was available for people who reviewed the game, and it's like thousands of people worked on the game and it was like millions of dollars, and like some whiny person who like loves getting offended by things that aren't even real like ruined my game and the jobs of like hundreds of people that I probably had to lay off, I would be pretty mad. But nobody ever thinks about that.
It's kind of like not their problem.
I guess that's true, but like also judging the game for what it is like part of our contract, right? Like we're not going to hack the internet and find out what characters you're going to surprise us with and judge you on not having any news for us when there was news that we just stole.
Got jacked, sure. Well, it's like it's like, what's it called? Oh, damn it.
Entitlement?
no.
on the part of the fans?
Well, yeah. I think what I'm trying to get at is that motherfucker just showed up out of nowhere.
He was probably hiding inside of that bush.
That was the intent, at least. No, it was I wonder if I can just do this real quick. I guess I have to use my fairy.
Great.
There you go.
Oh yeah, what the fuck? Why don't we just... Whatever.
I mean, it's not ideal, because now I'm down a fairy, but I can always get another one, so...
Literally, where we just were, there were 4.
Yeah. Now we're gonna go here.
But now we have magic, so fuck it.
What I was getting at... fuck, what were we talking about? Okay, so, for instance, we were discussing, you know, my brain just doesn't work anymore, you guys.
My thing is just this, right? People who are like doing a job are good at that job, right?
Yeah. Well, hopefully so.
Like theoretically, like the reason they have theoretically, like based on like the social contract of the way the world works, especially like in a company like Nintendo, where like their track record is like 100% good. You know what I mean? In terms of games, pretty much. There's not a lot of games that are made by Nintendo straight up that are like bad, right?
Sure.
Especially not a game like Smash Brothers, right?
Right.
And then like they have a press conference and like they lose, they get like bad reviews and like people have to like get pressure put on them, you know? Like for things that like weren't part of the plan, that they didn't like do, nobody made a mistake. It's like the fans themselves created a news story by like finding out the reveal before the reveal. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and the idea of turning around after that happens and being like, that's it? We already knew about Cloud. We already knew about Corinne.
Dude, when I got flown out for Cloud and everything, I was so terrified. I'm so just to give you an idea, I almost leaked Cloud. I almost leaked Cloud.
On accident?
On accident, on complete accident.
Like you almost put the video out before?
I had it scheduled to match the Nintendo Direct, so it came out afterwards.
Hey.
What was that? What item was that?
What the fuck was that? Was that Quake again?
What the fuck item was that? Oh, you know what it was? It was the red shield.
Oh, I see. But you already have the red shield.
Right. I never realized the red shield was an item that you got in a chest.
I see.
That's weird. I've never seen that happen before.
That is weird.
Yeah, I almost leaked Cloud. I didn't compensate for Eastern Standard Times.
So you had it set,
and so I had it set
early?
2 hours early.
Holy shit.
And when the announcement started, when the announcement wasn't starting, I was like, oh, what's the deal? And I checked and I was like, oh man, oh, that's weird. And then I was literally about 30 minutes away from posting the video.
Wow.
So I immediately, like, just...
Yeah, I guess Cloud was one of the rare times when it wasn't leaked beforehand.
Yeah, it wasn't. They did a good job with it. They trusted us. That was the big thing. They trusted Jaywitz and I. And we really respected them for that. We wanted to... You know, we're just as much as fans as everyone else is, so it's that situation of we don't want to upset anyone, we just want to, like, be there and be a part of it.
Yeah, I mean, to me, it's just crazy that people with less knowledge of the game are in control of what the game is in reality, like, more so than the actual game itself. People who haven't played the game and, like, have to, like, make controversial videos for a living, like, have more control over the reality of what people think about a game than the actual game does. Because almost nobody plays the game who is the problem for those companies.
The ones that are, like, speculating and being like, I'm not going to buy this product.
Right.
They don't need, there's like, you weren't going to buy it anyways.
Yeah, you were never going to buy it.
Right.
You know, but they go out of their way to do that because of entitlement.
Well, they
believe in the system that's been created so much that, like, they think that everything's official. They don't even think about, like, where their information's coming from or whether or not their information is biased.
Right. I think one of the key things that really bummed me out during the Star Fox Zero stuff was that Polygon review, and just how the guy was just making a statement by saying, you know, I play like full games, like I don't play tech demos, and it's like, you have a responsibility to do your job. That's unacceptable. And I got torn apart a lot for my stance on it, for like being like, this game's actually really good, and
It fucking is good. What the fuck?
And you and I both got ripped upon during our Let's Play for some people at home, and that's fine. Like, and I'm not saying a lot to your opinion, but I think what we're getting at is, you know, of course, another man's trash, another man's treasure. I get that aspect of it, but I think what it really came down to, in my opinion, is whether or not games journalists and people in general are actually playing the games they are being paid to play.
Right. I mean, game journalists, there's no excuse.
Yeah, you have to, like, do you want... Okay, when you get Uncharted in the office, everyone wants to do Uncharted, and I'm sorry for the one person that has to do, like, Imagine Wedding Designer's DS when that comes
I've been
out.
there, dude. I've done like a million iPad game reviews. I reviewed Transformers, the cartoon for DS. Like, I've been in that zone.
So I guess we're done with this dungeon. Let's just clear out the Hyrule area.
The thing that bothers me though is like seeing something like when we played The Order, right? And the comment on Twitter is like, The Order, isn't that supposed to suck?
Isn't it supposed to suck?
And I was like, what? I was like, what didn't you like about it? And then they're like, I don't know, I haven't played it. Why the fuck would you... Why would you ever, like, spread that idea about a game that you've never played? Do you think other... like... I don't know. If I'm sitting here saying it's good, check it out.
Right,
like, but I'm playing the game, and I'm saying this, you know what I mean? And you're seeing the game being played,
Sure.
you know what I mean?
Well, I guess we're
Like, how are you not making an opinion for yourself? You know what I mean?
I think it, so, you know, obviously you have a situation where people want to feel like they're making an educated guess on their own. But they also want to feel like they trust the people that are around. You know, they want to be able to, you know, trust what we say. And that's a weird situation to be in. Like, it's like, well, why watch the reviews then? Why go see the movie? It's like to make your own educated opinion. And I agree with you wholeheartedly. But I think because nowadays people are so scared to take a chance on games, because money is tight, they're afraid for that kind of traditional experience of, oh, the game's gonna suck, I'm gonna waste my money. And I think that's not necessarily a good way to think, because there's gems out there for $5 and there's pieces of crap for $60.
And there's millions of shades of gray.
Right.
Between a good game and a bad game. For example, would you ever say that every bad game has bad graphics?
No.
Right?
Right.
And yet, like, whatever, like, I don't know. Does a glitch make a game bad? Ever?
No, because if you look at Fallout 4, everyone like forgives Bethesda for their glitchiness.
They're like, oh, it's a giant game. Why wouldn't it have any glitches? And then same exact fucking thing, Assassin's Creed Unity, like recreation of Paris, huge open world. Every once in a while, before the game was patched, an NPC would spawn without their face, or you know, something would spawn into a cutscene or something like that. And it's like, oh, fucking Ubisoft, failure. Can't even make a good game with all that money. And it's just like people want to say that rather than find out. They just want to say it.
Well, I think what bothers me as a person of interest of the games industry is that it makes me sad to know that there are people out there who are losing their jobs because of these games.
That's what I'm saying.
And well, but at the same time though, like, I'm on the other side of the spectrum that, yeah, maybe there should have been more thought put into it in a regard, because...
But the games aren't, like... like, you know how rare it is for a game to get released that is like literally like inexcusable trash? You know how rare that is? Can you find 0 nice things to say about Mighty Number 9, honestly? 0?
No, I'm sure there's some things in there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, even a game as notorious as that, you know, or No Man's Sky, right? People fucking completely leave out what the game does have for you to do in it when they complain about what's not in the game.
Right.
Like, NBA Live doesn't have giant dinosaurs in it either. You know?
Yeah, very different game.
It's true, but like, I don't know. I feel like people are saying that it's the PR. It was the fault of the PR.
The hype train.
Yeah, but like that's the like we were expecting something different than what the game was, and so we're mad, right? And that's No Man's Sky's fault, right? But we're not hearing what people are saying about the game. They're saying like, oh, it's boring or something. But they're leaving out like the fact that it's a giant universe. They're like, what's the point of an infinite universe if like X, Y, and Z features are missing?
Sure.
You know, and I just feel like it's a problem when anyone's opinion is as reliable as playing the game yourself.
God damn it, what's going on with me right now? Sorry.
Because that's not really the point of a review.
I've always thought a review, like, especially the Completionist, is that I'm not really so much being like, this game is amazing, so much as I'm being like, this is the experience I had with the game. This was my personal journey.
Yeah. But also, you don't really review a game like, good, bad, awful, right? Like, you review a game like, should you play this game? Should you finish this game? Should you do every last thing there is to do in this game?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like, your show is just like, I did it. I literally did everything, so here's my thoughts on this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that lends you a sort of objective amount of authority because you actually did it, right?
Right.
Whereas something like, and then you give a game a bad review. You know?
Yeah.
Like, you complete a game, you give it a bad review. Right? To me, that carries more weight, and I'm not trying to put you above anybody.
Sure.
But like,
it's the idea that like, it's like I did my homework and I turned it in on time and I did the job.
Right. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I feel like it makes sense. I feel like it's obvious, like, the message that I'm trying to get across, but there's no real solution.
Well, I think you know, I was on the phone with Satchel today. You know, we do like we try and catch up with each other a couple times a month. And just talking about social media in general.
Right.
We were just talking kind of about how Twitter is such a fun place to exist and participate and have great conversations, but it's kind of a bummer because you want to have these good conversations with fans and friends and family, but there's kind of like this sense of
it doesn't distinguish between people who care and people who don't care. Right.
You know, and I think the other day someone tweeted at me something really mean about a show that I love. Because I was like tweeting at the creator and I was like, yo, like, thank you for making the show. And the person was like, ugh, you support that trash? And it's like, the world was so much nicer before you decided to say something negative. Like, why can't I, like, if I order a popcorn, right? And I'm sharing it with my friends and a stranger walks up to me and goes, hey, that popcorn sucks, smacks it in my hand and walks away.
Well, they don't even need to smack it out of your hand. They just need to be like, you're stupid for buying that popcorn because it's trash.
Right.
I heard it was really bad popcorn. Somebody who was eating similar popcorn got a burnt popcorn in there.
And so ultimately every popcorn going forward is really bad.
Yeah.
I don't know. This was a real episode.
It got real,
of Big
guys.
Bros. It got real.
We made a lot of progress.
Yeah. I'm just gonna walk over to the next dungeon, and the next time on Beer Bros, we'll start that dungeon.
We're officially in the Dark World now, doing temples in the Dark World. Even
Yeah,
though we've
we've
already
got,
beat a bunch of the Dark World temples.
We've only beaten one temple so far.
Well, we've been to them.
But we've been to one. We've been to two. Putting in the work. Putting in that work. But yeah, I think.
Damn, I think we're like 90% of the way through the game.
You keep saying that as if like newer results have been happening.
Pretty sure we're.
No, nothing is changing.
Tune in next week. Tomorrow. Next time.
You don't even know when these are coming out.
Tune in next time when we beat the final boss.
GameWist.com/SuperBeerBros is the best place out there. Everyone
It's the
who's
best
in the
website
Discord,
in the world.
everyone who supports us, you're all great.
Subscribe
we love you.
for shirts.
You're all great folk.
You're tight.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, this is going a little too long. I'm just gonna get to the front of the temple, so keep talking, Alex.
Yeah, I don't know. I just want to be clear that I'm not trying to shout out against anyone in particular.
Yeah.
Okay? I know that you feel that you're like representative of all the fans.
Who?
Like anyone.
General you?
Anyone.
Got
Yeah,
it.
like anyone listening to this, like please don't take offense being like, unless you think it's okay to say whatever you want as if it's true without doing any research, which I guess it is technically okay. But I have righteous anger towards that type of person. Do you know what I mean? Like, I have justifiable anger that I can tell you why I'm mad at them.
Sure.
And I'm allowed to talk about why. You know
Absolutely.
What I mean? So all due respect to everyone who's doing their best to be, you know, a self-thinker and stuff. But you know, if you just don't care, you know, don't just let the world burn.
That was a good note to live on, dude.
Fuck yeah, brother.
All right, brother.
Fucking dropping knowledge all the time. This is what you pay for, baby.
Yeah, baby. All right, next time on Beer Bros.
Bye.
Bye.